So, feedback. Let's get you standing again. I'm going to do some stuff. There's these 4 different types. We're going to try and unpack them. So, I want you to think about, this is going to be, the perception would be this is external feedback, or communication if you want to think of it that way. And it's non-verbal. So you got to role play this a little bit. I want you to stand fairly athletically, shoulders back, head up. Yeah. And I want you to kind of just bit by bit, I'll tell you. I want you to round your shoulders, tuck your chin, soften your knees, slouch at your back. Just let your arms hang. Think how ridiculous this sounds when I'm speaking to you here. You can do this. You've got it in you. Yeah, you can compete. You're a warrior. You're going to be a problem solver. You're going to absolutely destroy this guy on the court. You can really do this, so you can come back to your normal state. It's just absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, you're like, whatever. I'm a victim when I'm in this position. Now, a lot of people would think that, and they talk about it this way: don't show your opponent this. Don't let them see. Don't let them give them the satisfaction of you kind of like, you miss a shot and you're like, oh, and you're like, no, don't let them see that. Don't let them see that, because then they'll know they've got you. How many of your children, when they compete, are genuinely looking down the end of the court going like this? Because what are they doing? They're doing the same. So kids play tennis in a little bubble inside their brain. Their biggest competitor is themselves. It's not the opponent. All the solutions to all their problems are down the other end of the court. So I'm going to tell you a little trick. It's not even a trick, it's scientific, how you could eventually help encourage, and you might have to role play it for your kids, how you can increase testosterone and decrease something called cortisol. And cortisol is essentially your stress hormone that is released in your brain. And I liken it to squid ink. It makes you go like this. You can have a stressful moment and something can be staring you in the face and you're not seeing it. So here's how you do it. It's very simple. You do what you did at the start. Head up, shoulders back, yeah, and you're going to feel stupid, but just party, yeah. You're going to make your eyes big. You're going to make your mouth wide. You're going to put your arms out, don't knock anyone out, and you're going to do this. You might even do this, Wonder Woman, yeah. If you're not going to walk because we don't have time, but you're going to walk like Federer. Yeah. Now I've got video footage of Federer when he was a junior. And he walked like this when he was a junior, like this. And now when he walks, he's like this. Now you could argue, of course, why should he not be confident? but he walks like this. He flicks his feet. And if you go to any body language expert, they will use Federer as the example of how to be in the empowering posing. It's called power posing. Yeah. And when you stand, and this is literally been proved in many science labs, spit into a test tube, measure your testosterone, cortisol. Yeah, power pose even for 2 or 3 minutes. Test it again. Testosterone up, cortisol down. Now, testosterone allows you to be courageous, take risks, be brave. Cortisol will free your mind up so you can see what the hell is going on. Because all the solutions to all your children's problems in a tennis match are down the other end of the court, staring them in the face. You might not have had this experience, but I hope not. What were you doing? I thought we agreed you were going to attack his backhand. I was attacking his backhand. He was left-handed. Oh. That has happened. That has happened at least on half a dozen occasions in the last 6 years. What about that girl Joanna played in the national final, and we talked about attacking the opponent's forehand, because her forehand was a bit extravagant, her backhand was solid. Yeah, and she was going into the backhand all the time, and then the girl was just like not breaking down, and then she would go into her forehand when she was in defense, and then the girl's forehand didn't break down when she was in attack, it was only break down when she was in defense. And we talked about it over and over and over again, and all she thought was, when the time's right, go to the forehand. It's like, no, get the ball into that forehand, serve it into that forehand. She's like this, then attack her backhand. She doesn't defend so well on the backhand like this. And I took a code violation in the national finals. I'm not proud of that. And I said to the parents at the time, I was like, I'm going to get a code here, so just be aware. And she was like, what are you going to do? So I just go with it. It was 6-all. They were about to go into first set tiebreak, and Joanna normally beat the girl like 1 and 2-ish. Again, score, doesn't matter. And I went, Joanna, in front of the umpire, court supervisor, line judge, over the line judge. Joanna, yeah. I went, any chance of attacking her forehand? Yeah, that would be great, thanks. Code violation, coaching, I was like, that's fine. 6 in love. Yeah, and it was everyone was staring in the face. And we rehearsed it or spoken about it. We showed videos. She drew it on a whiteboard. But when the stress of being in the national finals came, squid ink. She just went back to doing it. So how amazing is that? We have a solution. They can actually increase testosterone, decrease, and all they need to do is just walk like this, fake it till you become it. Yeah? And I don't know if you saw me when I was waiting to start. I'm walking about and I'm like this. Yeah? And it will make you feel better. And when you feel better, the brain chemistry changes and you can actually perform.